Look closely at this land, and you will see that every straight corner, every rolling hill, and every quiet river carries the heartbeat of an enduring legacy. To stand on the soil of Edo State today is to step into a living, breathing continuum, a place where grandeur of ancient memory seamlessly meets the vibrant pulse of modern life. Across the 3 senatorial districts, a single unified story unfolds with undeniable grace. In Edo South, the legendary city of Benin moves with a high contrast rhythm. The iconic loop of Ring Road pulses with relentless energy as dusk falls. While nearby, young minds in modern tech hubs and creative studios quietly build the digital channels of tomorrow. Beyond the urban bustle, the land shifts gently towards Edo Central, where serene, expansive agricultural plantations, processing plants, and lively trading posts speak of steady industry and communal grace. Further north, around the historic terrain of Auchi and the rocky heights of Akoko-Edo, the landscape changes once more into rolling red hills and limestone fields, rich with mineral wealth and raw momentum. This state is not merely an arrangement of local governments or a code entry on a political map. It is a single vibrant character, forged in geography, culture, and shared purpose. From the lush, forested borders to the bustling commercial corridors, every district reflects a shared dignity, a homegrown pride that connects the past to the present and reminds us of who we have always been. Walk through the historic quarters where ancient bronze casters still tend their traditional furnaces along Gigo Street, passing down secrets of heat and metal that have survived centuries of global transformation. Ride along the arterial roads connecting ancient trade routes to modern state highways, and you will feel the same industrious pulse that once drove one of the most organized African civilizations known to world history. Here, history is not buried in books. It breathes in our daily language, echoes in our laughter, and shines in the quiet confidence of our people as they go about their daily lives, building an environment where tradition and progress coexist without conflict. To fully appreciate where we stand today, we must look back to August 1991, the defining moment when a long-held dream achieved its administrative reality. The creation of Edo State was far from a routine bureaucratic decree or a political afterthought. It was an urgent geopolitical necessity born of a deep collective desire for effective self-determination. Under the old Bendel state, administration spanned a massive and complex territory. Governance was heavily centralized in a way that made it increasingly difficult to distribute resources equitably or respond directly to the unique needs of distant communities. For many in the outer district, the seat of government felt far removed, and development moved at a sluggish pace that tested the patience and resolve of the people. Out of this structural challenge grew an unyielding movement. Driven by a profound sense of cultural unity and administrative necessity, traditional authorities, community leaders, scholars, and political champions across the region banded together to demand a dedicated home. The defining turning point arrived on July 16, 1991, when His Royal Majesty Omonoba Nedo Ukwakolokpolo Oba Erediawa personally stepped forward to lead a high-powered unified delegation of traditional rulers, prominent statesmen, and intellectuals directly to Lagos, which was then Nigeria's capital. Carrying the collective aspirations of his people, the Oba presented the formal memorandum to the federal military government, making an unshakable, articulate case for the splitting of the old Bendel state and the creation of an autonomous Edo State that would bring governance closer to the soil. Just 6 weeks later, on August 27, 1991, that vision was officially carved into law. When the decree was announced, it marked more than just a new boundary drawn on an administrative map. It was the ultimate spark that honored the relentless advocacy of those visionary figures, giving a distinct people their own steering wheel to direct their resources, chart their growth, and take full stewardship of their shared destiny. Yet, history reminds us that 1991 was not the beginning of our story, but rather the modern awakening of an ancient civilization.
Edo State started long ago. As 1824, to be specific, was already recognized as a separate entity that was already in diplomatic relations with countries like Portugal, which Benin started in 1485. So Benin was already a separate recognized entity, but lost that uniqueness during the Berlin Conference of 1885, when Nigeria was now ceded to the British.
Edo State was never constructed out of thin air. It rested upon the deep, unyielding foundations of an empire that taught the world the meaning of order, craftsmanship, and governance long before modern national borders were drawn. Who are the Edo people? We are a people defined by an unshakable sense of personal dignity, a profound reverence for the Oba, and an ancestral legacy of master craftsmanship, civic organization, and defensive architecture. Centuries ago, our forefathers designed sophisticated urban layouts and carved massive defensive moats, the historic Iya, that rivaled engineering feats across the globe. They instituted a precise guild system that organized every trade, from bronze casting to ivory carving, medicine to diplomacy, ensuring that excellence was passed down intact from one generation to the next. This heritage is not locked behind display glass in distant international museums, though our looted Benin bronzes still command global awe and ongoing demands for repatriation. It lives daily in our social protocols, our deep-seated respect for elders, our sacred commitment to lineage, and our unbroken oral traditions. From the historic coronation ceremonies that draw global observers to the intimate family gatherings in rural villages, the philosophy of unity and honor remains central. It is this deep ancestral anchor that gives our people their characteristic poise. This innate understanding that we carry the blood of builders, thinkers, lawmakers, and sovereign wherever we step foot in this world.
We're envisioning a state where every Tom, Dick, and Harry will have opportunity to pursue his or her legitimate aspirations without fear or favor, unequivocally. We are envisioning a state where security to lives and property will be further guaranteed by the intervention of government and by the functionality of all the apparatus of security, police, DSS, civil defense, and every other associated paramilitary organizations. We are envisioning a state where Edo will continue to maintain its pride of place among states in Nigeria in terms of education, coming tops in education because of the intervention we have put, coming tops in terms of infrastructural development, coming tops in terms of our sports, coming tops in terms of even our festival.
My experience, Edo people, particularly young people, are embracing technology with remarkable enthusiasm. Over the past years, we've seen growing participation in digital skills training, entrepreneurship programs, innovation challenges, startup incubation, and technology communities. More young people are choosing careers in software development, cloud computing, data analytics, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and other fields. So
we are promoters of creativity, we are promoters of initiative. We encourage people to open up their talents, their skills, and where government needs to come in, we'll do that. All we need is the cooperation, solidarity, and support of the citizenry in Edo to be able to drive all the centripetal and centrifugal forces to yield positive results for the well-being of the state.
Now, after 35 years of self-governance, the foundation laid in 1991 serves as the launchpad for a bold, forward-facing era. The story of Edo State is no longer just about preserving what was built. It is about expanding what is possible on the global stage. That spirit of excellence is made visible through the extraordinary sons and daughters of Edo who have left indelible marks across every field of human endeavor. In public service and nation building, visionaries like Dr. Samuel Ogbemudia laid foundational governance template, while Chief John Odigie Oyegu and Chief Anthony Enahoro, who moved the motion for Nigeria's independence, demonstrated our intrinsic capacity for high-stake leadership in business and industrial enterprise. Pioneers like Chief Gabriel Binidio paved avenues of private initiative, while spiritual leaders like Archbishop Benson Idahosa revolutionized modern African ministry and education. On the global cultural and entertainment landscape, Edo's artistic genius shines brighter than ever, from trailblazing filmmakers like Charles Novia and celebrated visual artists like Erabo Emokbai to world-class athletes like Olympic medalist Victor Weber and combat sports icon Kamaru Usman. The Edo drive for mastery is absolute. In music, the world moves to our rhythm, from the legendary high-life sounds of Sir Victor Waifu to the modern global explosion led by superstar artists like Rema, Charlie Poppy, Johnny Drio, Boy Spice, and Zeridio, who carried the Edo linguistic cadence and raw confidence directly to sold-out global arenas. Look across our physical horizon today, and you will see this same ambition reflected in our state's modern development. Automated agricultural initiatives are scaling across our fertile plains, turning vast land into high-yield food and industrial processing zones. Clean energy projects are expanding to light up rural and urban communities alike, while high-speed digital infrastructure equips our youths to compete directly in the global economy. Modern educational reforms, institutional transparency, and multi-sector investments are quietly shaping how the state works and how its people thrive. 35 years onward, the mirror reflects our journey, the spark defines our purpose, and the strength of our people carries us forward. Edo State stands today not as a static monument to history, but as an ancient, brilliant spirit marching with total confidence into a boundless tomorrow.